On this episode of The Be Bold Show, dolls that can help your kids learn quickly. Find out how.
Stand up tall and be wise and be bold. I stand up tall and I'm wise and I'm bold.
Young Ghanaian British entrepreneur and founder of Mifri Ghana t-shirt line, Arnold Safo Kantanka, on business and giving back to society. And then a bee's life in a day in a life. This and more on today's show.
Be a motivation for your information. I am enterprising, dream and achieve what you put your life.
Welcome to the Be Bold Show. It's an exciting episode. Unfortunately, it's the last one before the season finale. Sad. But why am I smiling? I'm smiling because of all the inspiration we've experienced, like throughout the entire season, like all the people we've had on the show. Such an inspiration. Stella, what do you think?
So much has happened, but today too, so much more is going to happen. And our very first story is going to take us all the way to the UK, where a Nigerian father and his daughters had a love for dolls, and that's where it all began.
Yeah, but don't all girls?
They do though. Yeah. Well, this time around, these dolls that are made are black dolls, which are not often on the market, but these dolls do something else as well. What they do is what we're about to find out.
Meet the Rooti collection of dolls, black dolls specifically made for people of color. But that's not all that meets the eye. These dolls have the ability to speak to your child. And not just in English, French or Dutch, but in Twi Ga Krobo for the Ama doll. Nina doll will speak Yoruba or Hausa if you want. The dolls are sold online on rootidolls.com for £40 a doll. Now, no language class is that affordable.
Thank you very much for joining us, Chris, all the way from England. How is it going out there?
It's going very well. Thank you so much, Chris Christo, for having us on your show today.
Yeah.
We appreciate the opportunity. It's very well here. You know, we the Olympic. You know, we're ending up. So I mean, it's very fine today. It's a very nice weather. You know.
Excellent. Now, we have heard so much about Rooti Creations and the dolls that you create. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Rooti dolls is an invention of Rooti Creations UK Limited. Create is a company that is based in the UK that manufactures toys for kids. We make toys that add values. We make toys that empower children, you know, they empower them, you know, and connect them to their roots, which is why it's called Rooti dolls.
Yeah, so these dolls you're talking about are dolls that actually speak in local dialects. Is that right?
Yes, it is very, very correct. We've got dolls that speak various African ethnic languages. We've got Nigerian doll. We've got Ghana doll. We got doll that speak South African languages, and you know the rest of African countries as well.
Now, why is it so important for your dolls to speak the local dialects?
Obviously, we are very much aware of the demise of African languages. That kids born both in the UK and both in Africa and in the diaspora don't really speak a word about their ethnic mother tongue. So we decided to make dolls that kids can play with, you know, and at the same time they will learn their more mother tongue. So it's very it's very essential, obviously.
Yeah.
It's very essential.
Oh no, definitely for kids to speak their local dialect, especially when they are in England or other places as well. It's very important to keep that close to them. Now, how did you come up with the idea of, you know, creating that? Because this is a completely new invention for us. How did you come up with it?
Yes, it is. It is. I've got three lovely girls that love dogs a lot, but they've not really seen dogs that really connect with them, and also they find it very, very difficult to speak Igbo. That is our own ethnic that dialect. So we decided to, you know, to make dogs that can speak, you know, to give them the opportunity to actually relate to where they come from, both in the way the dogs look and also the words that the dogs speak. So, you know, we've created these lovely dogs that look exactly like a black girl, and I can also speak our local languages. So, of course, I came about that. You know, I got inspiration from my three daughters.
Wow. So can you demonstrate, since you have the doll right there? What is it they can do?
This is our wonderful Alma doll. She's a Ghanaian girl. She actually speaks 4 Ghanaian ethnic languages.
Wow.
She speaks Twi, she speaks Gar, she speaks Ewe, and she can also speak Krobo. You know, and this doll comes with a sound chip that's inside the tummy, and also it comes with a number of things through which you can actually choose the language you want your child to learn or to listen to. So if you choose a button off here and you press the tummy, like I said before, you're going to start to play. Let me see which of them you can play now.
Hello, my name is Anna. I'm a very lovely, beautiful girl. I love my family and friends, and they love me too. I listen to my parents. I hope you do too. I enjoy listening to good music and singing, sports like running and swimming. I strive to be someone great and important in the future so I can help my community. I want to be the best in whatever I do. Now, how do you say in tree? Welcome, Aquaba. Good morning, Machel. Good night, Ayer. And numbers 1 to 10. Babo, Yen, Yensa, Enai, Enu, Insia, Enso, and
Wow.
So this is just a brief of the so many words and phrases that this doll actually speaks. Okay, and there's in the early part, you know, the doll starts by introducing herself, you know, and also to speak some positive words, you know, into the mind of kids, like, you know, to let them know that they can actually aspire to become someone great, and also to make some, you know, some positive contribution to their various communities. So it is a very, very important, essential tool for kids.
So what's the feedback from your clients and the kids? You're starting with your children, your first 3. Did they enjoy the doll? And are they learning from it?
It's awesome. My kids can now speak. They can speak some very few words in Ghana, you know, in Igbo. You know, they can speak Dutch word, they can speak French, they can speak German, they can speak word, you know, from Ghana, Nigerian, South Africa, because obviously, you know, we've been able to expose them to you know this door. So yeah,
Wow.
of course, you know, they can speak these languages now.
And what about the general other kids? Are they also learning from the language? Because obviously your kids are around African parents, but let's say English kids, if they were to take some of these dolls, would they also find it easy to pick up some of the words?
Yes, like right now, we are beginning to do some work in, you know, with a number of schools in the UK to actually get these dolls inside the schools in the UK, so that kids that are not just black kids can actually learn how to relate to our own children in their own local dialect as well. So as to bond, bond easily with them as well.
Wow. And when you came up with this concept, how is it since then? How has it been doing on the market?
It's been doing very well. We've been able to bring it out in 2012, obviously, and it's doing very, very well. We're getting a lot of responses from kids and their parents, and we've seen a number of calls, for some organizations for awards as well. So I mean, the response is been very, very well, honestly.
Now, do you have a market here? Do you sell your dolls to the African market as well? Or is it just out there?
Yes, we are currently having talks with companies, stores like Shopping Rights and a number of them to actually stock with us. So we believe that in a few months from now, these dolls are going to be in shopping mall in Accra and in other parts as well. And we also like to use this platform to call on to call on established toy to actually come on and find ways you can work with us to distribute the dolls in Ghana.
Excellent.
Okay.
When is Be-Bold getting our own doll?
Oh, it is our pleasure. Please. I believe that in a couple of days from now, you're going to have at least some of them with you. Okay?
Excellent.
You will.
All right. Thank you very much for this interview, this opportunity, and we wish Rooti Creations all the best in England.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Before you go, I just want to use this just to say something. We are looking for ways that we can collaborate with various ministries in Ghana, like the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Arts and Culture, and also Ministry for Social Orientation, to see ways that they can endorse those, and ways that we can collaborate with them. And also we want to call on NGOs. You want to support as many charities as possible. So if you are a charity in Ghana and you believe that what you're doing are helping kids, we'll be very, very happy to support you one way or the other. So please, feel free to get in touch with, because this project is for the kids of Ghana. So many kids in Ghana and in Africa are being underprivileged. We'll be very happy to collaborate with you in any way we can.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We'll definitely be collaborating there. Simply fantastic. I mean, the dolls actually spoke Tree. You had some that spoke Ga, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa.
All these languages, all these dialects, and it's so important because we all move out around the world and people want their children to still be able to speak their languages from back home.
Yeah, and given a child that they can learn already the basics. Hello, how are you? Just
the basics, it will make life so much easier for the future.
So currently they are available in the UK, as he said, but hopefully we'll get some down in Ghana. The people here can already start buying them. But I think it's important there in the UK more because the kids are not exposed to their local dialects and stuff, and it's important. I want my kids to have one of those dolls, definitely.